Hello students, Standard 7th, Chapter 9th, Rational Numbers, in which exercise 9.1 is going on. We completed question number 1, 2 and 3. So let's start with question number 4. Draw the number line and represent the following rational numbers. On it. So one by one, 4 numbers are given. We have to represent them on the number line. The first number is 3 upon 4. Now, here we have to make 4 equal parts between 0. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 equal parts. So we will write down 1 at the 4th part. Now, the first part represents 1 upon 4, second part 2 upon 4, the third part that will represent 3 upon 4. Very simple. So when we represent the rational number same as the fractions, we have to make the equal parts according to the number in the denominator between the place of 0 and 1. If it is still needed, you can go between 1 to 2 also, but you have to make the 4 equal parts. Second one is minus 5 upon 8. Now it is negative number, so we have to take 0 to the right side, and then between 0 and minus 1 we have to make 8 equal parts. So we will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8th part is minus 1. So now from the 8th part we have to take 5 parts, but count from 0, not from this side. So that is the first one, second one, third, fourth and the 5th one. So that 5th one is your minus 5 upon 8. Third one is minus 7 upon 4. So now here we have to start from 0 on the right. How many equal parts? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But now you can see that numerator is bigger, so we have to go between minus 1 and minus 2 also and make 4 equal parts. So again 1, 2, 3 and 4th part is minus 2. So now we have to take 7 parts. So here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then 5, 6 and 7. So that part is representing minus 7 upon 4. And 4th, now the 4th number is 7 upon 8. So positive number, so we have to take 0 to the left side. How many equal parts we have to do? There is 8 in the denominator, so we have to make 8 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8th part is 1. Now from that we have to take 7th part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So that point represent. So it is very simple. What we have to do? We have to make equal parts between the place of 0 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3 according to our need. And then as the number in the numerator, we have to count that many parts. So if the numerator is bigger than the denominator, then we have to go between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3 also, according to the situation. And if it is negative, we have to come from right to the left side. Now, fifth question. In the question, the points P, Q, R, S, T, U, A and B on number line are such that TR equals RS equals SU and AP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. Name the rational numbers represented by P, Q, R and S. By P, Q, R and S. So here the number line is given in which there is 0 in the middle, then -1, -2, -3, -4 are there, but there is nothing done between them, so I am not going to take it. On the right side, 1, 2 and 3. Now at -2 they write down U. Between U and T is -1. They have made 3 equal parts. That is R and S. Sorry, S and R. Similarly, between 2 and 3, 2 is represented by A, 3 is represented by B, and there also 3 parts are made with P and Q. Now we have to write down the number represented by just 4 points P, Q, R and S. You can see that there are 1, 2 and 3, 3 equal parts are done. So now the number represented by P is, so now how many equal parts are there? 3, and then from that 1 part is taken. But after 2, it means that 2 integer 1/3, because it is after 2. So you can't write down 1/3. 2 integer and 1/3 mixed number, and then you can convert it. 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7, so it is 7/3. Similarly, the number represented by Q is 2 integer 2/3. So 3 2s are 6 plus 2, so it is 8/3. Similarly, now R and S. So number represented by R. Here also 3 parts are done. But after -1, so -1 integer 1/3. And that is 3 1s are 3, -3 plus 1 minus 4/3. And similarly, the number represented by S will be -1 integer 2 upon 3. 3 1 is 3 plus 2, 5. So that number is minus 5 upon 3. So if it was between 0 and minus 1, you could write down minus 1 upon 3 and minus 2 upon 3. But they are between minus 1 and minus 2. So they are bigger than minus 1. So we took minus 1 integer 1 upon 3 and minus 1 integer 2 upon 3. Similarly here also 2 integer 1 upon 3 and 2 integer 2 upon 3, like this. Now question number 6. Which of the following pairs represent the same rational numbers? So here, first of all, what we have to do? We have to convert both of them in their standard form. But before that also, first check the sign. If one is positive, one is negative, they cannot represent the same real rational number. So that time you don't have to do nothing, just write down that they have different signs, so they cannot be the same. If they have the same sign, then first of all we have to convert one of them such that it can be represented as the same one. So let us start with first one. Here you can see that minus 7 upon 21 and 3 upon 9. So one is positive, the other is negative. It means that they can't represent same rational number. Here one number is positive and one is negative. So they cannot represent same rational number. So here we don't have to do nothing. Take the second pair now. Second pair is minus 16 upon 20 and 20 upon minus 25. So here we have to do something such that, so now minus 16 upon 20, we will simplify it, is equal to minus 16 into minus, we have to find out the factors. 4 4s and 4 5s. 4 4 cancel, so you get minus 4 upon 5. Now same you can extend by multiplying. Look, you can see that 25 is there, so 5 we can multiply with minus 5 upon minus 5. So minus 4 multiplied by minus 5 upon 5 multiplied by minus 5. So here in the numerator it will be plus 20 upon minus 25. So you can see that minus 16 upon 25 is equal to, so both are same. So thus they represent the same rational number. Take the third one. Third pair is minus 2 upon minus 3 and 2 upon 3. So here you can see that minus 2 upon minus 3. If we multiply it by minus 1 upon minus 1, it will be same like this. So minus 2 upon 3 minus 3 is equal to minus 2 upon minus 3 multiplied by minus 1 upon minus 1, that is 2 1s are 2 upon 3 1s are 3. Therefore they also represent the same rational numbers. They represent the same rational number. Fourth one is minus 3 upon 5 and minus 12 upon 20. So now minus 3 upon 5. Because these are 3 fours are 5 fours are, so we will multiply with 4 upon 4 is equal to minus 3 upon 5 multiplied by 4 upon 4 is equal to minus 3 fours are minus 12 upon 20. So they are same, therefore they represent same rational number. The fifth one. The fifth pair is 8 upon minus 5 and minus 24 upon 15. So here 8 upon minus 5 we can multiply with minus 3 upon minus 3 because here negative sign is in the numerator. So 8 3s are 24, it is minus 24 and minus 5 multiplied by minus 3 minus minus becomes 5 3s are plus 15. So they are same, therefore they also represent same rational number. Sixth pair. Sixth pair represent 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 9. Here you can see that one is positive, one is negative, so it can't. So here both numbers have different signs. So they cannot represent same rational number. And last one. What is the pair in the last? Minus 5 upon minus 9 and 5 upon minus 9. So here minus 5 upon minus 9 is equal to minus 5 upon minus 9 multiplied by minus 1 upon minus 1, then you get 5 upon 9. But here it is not equal, so it is not equal to 5 upon minus 9. So they do not represent same rational numbers. So here you can see that the numerator and denominator are same, but the sign are not the same, and therefore they cannot represent the same rational numbers. So here we are going to finish the session and will be followed by the PDF. You will write down in your notebook, and any confusion write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.